Multiport's Home, episode 10. Καλησπέρα από την Hydra, Κωνσταντίνη Μητρόπαπα, καλησπέρα και καλή επιτυχία στον αυριανό αγώνα. Είμαστε μερικές ώρες, περίπου 12 ώρες. Τι τελευταία νέα έχουμε? Καταρχήν, καλή επιτυχία ολόψυχα.
Τελευταία νέα, τον καιρό περιμένουμε. Αυτό είναι και αυτό που μας απασχολεί το τελευταίο διάστημα, τις τελευταίες 2 μέρες. Έχουμε ετοιμαστεί και για το Plan B. Ακόμη δεν έχει αποφασιστεί αν θα πάμε σε αυτό. Κατά τα άλλα, όλα τα άλλα είναι όλα έτοιμα στις θέσεις τους και περιμένουμε να δούμε πώς θα εξελιχθεί.
Ως άνθρωπος των προκλήσεων, το έχουμε ξαναπεί και στο προηγούμενο story μας, δεν επαναπάβεσαι ποτέ. Υπάρχει Plan A, Plan B, είμαι σίγουρος ότι κάπου έχει και το Plan C. Αυτή είναι η γοητεία του SwimRun, ότι τα πάντα είναι πώς να το πω, δεν είναι τίποτα δεδομένο, τα πάντα είναι ανατρεπτικά και απρόβλεπτα.
Έτσι είναι. Αυτό είναι και που μας γοήτευσε και είπαμε να ασχοληθούμε με αυτό το πράγμα. Είναι η 5η χρονιά και πάει πολύ δυνατά. Εδώ βρισκόμαστε σε ένα race brief που έχουν ζητήσει ξένοι αθλητές και είναι πάρα πολλοί εκείνοι που έχουν έρθει από το εξωτερικό λόγω και του παγκοσμίου πρωταθλήματος. Και το ζούμε όσο και οι ίδιοι. Εμείς το ζούμε πολύ περισσότερες μέρες. Έχουμε ξεκινήσει εδώ και 3-4 μέρες που ετοιμαζόμαστε να μπαίνουμε σε τέτοιους ρυθμούς.
Κωστή, από τις 6 ώρα είναι εδώ ο κόσμος και περιμένει, ξένοι, απόλυτα συνεπείς, άλλη παιδεία, άλλη κουλτούρα. Δεν μειώνω τους Έλληνες αθλητές. Το ζήσαμε και σήμερα στο καράβι που ερχόμαστε, στο Δελφίνι μάλλον, που ερχόμασταν εδώ με όλη την ομάδα του Swimbikerun και του livecoverage.gr. Θέλω να πάμε λίγο πίσω. Μια τελευταία ερώτηση για να σας αφήσω για να ξεκινήσουμε το race briefing. Το 2018 ξεκίνησες την πρώτη οργάνωση με 25 ζευγάρια. Φέτος είναι 65+, όχι ηλικίες, 65 τα ζευγάρια, έτσι. Μέχρι που μπορεί να φτάσει ένας αγώνας που δεν είναι αγώνας μαζικός, είναι ένας αγώνας πρόκληση, αγώνας βιωματικός, αγώνας εμπειρίας ζωής. Και για τον οργανωτή βέβαια, που όταν είσαι πίσω από τις κάμερες και από τα μικρόφωνα βλέπεις τι τραβάει ένας οργανωτής και η ομάδα του, συγχαρητήρια σε όλη την ομάδα. Αλλά και για τους αθλητές που γοητεύονται, και αύριο ευχαριστούμε που μας δίνεις και την ευκαιρία να έχουμε live μετάδοση σε ένα τέτοιο δύσκολο επιχείρημα και εγχείρημα. Και είμαι σίγουρος ότι του χρόνου θα πολλαπλασιαστούν οι συμμετοχές όταν δουν ο κόσμος και τη γοητεία του αθλήματος και τη γοητεία του νησιού και τις, εγώ κάνω και πρόβλεψη, αμέτρητες ανατροπές.
Και τις δυσκολίες. Δεν υπάρχει ταβάνι σε αυτό το πράγμα. Εμείς προσπαθούμε να βελτιώνουμε την παρεχόμενη υπηρεσία, την ασφάλεια, την ποιότητα και την καινοτομία σε ό,τι κάνουμε. Και από εκεί και πέρα φιλοδοξούμε σιγά σιγά να ανεβαίνει. Ετοιμάζουμε και δεύτερο swimrun σιγά σιγά.
Νατική είδηση.
Οπότε νομίζω ότι συνέχεια θα βρισκόμαστε όλο και πιο ψηλά.
Σας αφήνω, σε ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Αύριο θα έχουμε πολύ χρόνο να τα πούμε, γιατί θα είναι μαραθώνια και η δική μας μετάδοση. Όχι μόνο τα παιδιά εδώ, οι εξαιρετικοί αθλητές θα κάνουν την υπέρβασή τους, την προσωπική. Οπότε αύριο ίσως να μάθουμε και το μέρος και τον τόπο που θα γίνει όλο αυτό.
Όχι, ακόμη δεν είναι ανακοινώσιμα. Σιγά σιγά θα τα πούμε όλοι.
Καλή επιτυχία, καλή συνέχεια.
Ευχαριστούμε πολύ. Ευχαριστούμε.
Μείνετε εδώ συντονισμένοι, θα έχουμε την μετάδοση σε ζωντανή σύνδεση εδώ από το livecoverage.gr και από το swimbikerun.gr. Το race briefing για το SwimRun Hydra 2023. Αν πάτε στα social media του Swimbikerun, στο Facebook και στο Instagram, θα δείτε και μια ζωντανή σύνδεση που είχαμε σήμερα το μεσημέρι με το One Channel και με την εξαιρετική δημοσιογράφο τη Ματίνα Βαντούρα. Αφιερώστε 5-6 λεπτά και δείτε την γοητεία ενός τέτοιου project στην Hydra και
Hello, dear athletes and friends.
Κοινωνία.
Welcome in
Ξεκινάει το race
Greece,
briefing ο λόγος του Κωνσταντίνου Μητρόπαπα.
Hydra Island. We are very happy to invite you here and to welcome you here. And we think that we are going to offer you a great experience tomorrow. I think that some of you have been in the past here also, but I think that this year is going to be a little bit tough. So later on we are going to discuss about that. I think that you have studied on the race brief that we have sent you. Is it okay? That? Okay. And I'm open to answer every question that you may have, to see a little bit about the equipment that you are going to use. There are some changes on that because of the weather and because of the safety that is first priority for us. And let's start. This is the 5th SwimRun Hydra. And we are proud about those 4 years in the past and this 5th year. We would like first of all to thank the place that we are in, the Historical Museum and Records of Hydra. In here is a museum. You can see in the other steps also, in the other, all this place here. we are very proud that we had the honor to be here for this race, for this event. Also, we would like to thank the municipality and the district that are very close to us and help us all those years for this race. Let's start. This is the island. In the past, we had the starting in the water, but we changed that in order to have a starting to warm up yourselves and then to have an opportunity to see the city, the port and the city. So, about the culture of the sport, I would like to ask the Greek athletes, is it okay with the English language? Because normally, we are very proud that we have so many people from abroad. Normally, this race brief is in Greek language, and there is a translation for the foreign athletes. So you can see here the medal that you are going to receive on the end of the race. This is two parts of the infinity. Each athlete take one, and together you have the infinity. So this means that we are all a team. This is the first thing that we admire in this sport. When I met Michael Lemel in the past, the founder of Otilo, I had the opportunity to explain to me that all the athletes before the race was one family. So we like very much this. We like this climate that is very, very nice, in the opposite of other multisports that we organize, like triathlon. And we like very much that you are here all in order to entertain yourself and to make your sports. We would like to kindly compete together. You are fellow athletes together, but you kindly compete with other couples of athletes. The culture is to take care about my fellow athlete, so this we'd like to see in the future and tomorrow on this race. We don't have individual athletes for our race, and this is a decision that we made in the past. We know that we could have many, many participants if we had in solo swim run, but it's our decision to have only a pair of athletes. Our goal is to finish, not to be first, not to be second, but to finish the race, to enjoy all this adventure in this island and in the nature. Our health is the primary concern, so tomorrow in 6 o'clock in the morning, at 6 o'clock in the morning, we are going to take the final decision if we are going to follow the plan B or the plan A. I'm going to explain to you the plan B because it was not in our site today. It was made because of the weather. We love and protect the environment, and we'd like to ask you tomorrow to help us to keep the environment clear and clean, and bring all the things that you are going to use during your race here, or to give them in the volunteers in order to collect and keep the nature clean. We are grateful, of course, to the volunteers. You know that in this island is very difficult, the volunteering, and the help of volunteers on the race, because it's not possible to bring them with cars or vans to the place that they are going to offer their services. It's not possible tomorrow to bring them with boats, so it's a little bit difficult situation about that. So we thank them all for being with us. We start on 2018 with this team here, 25 couples. Till now is the unique, the only swim run race in Greece. and there is no announcement about the future for a swimrun race. We have a plan for a second swimrun race, but not yet to be announced. It will start with one distance, 14 kilometers, with long swims. Thanks to Nicolas Ramirez, we make them shorter. In 2019, we made two distances. One is was 9.4, and the core distance was 23.6. The same distances we had in 2021. Unfortunately, in 2020, because of COVID, we didn't have SwimRun. In 2022, we changed the race. We make a long distance, advanced distance with 40 kilometers, 0.1, and we kept the initiative and core distances. So as this year, we have three distances: the marathon, the half marathon, and the initiative. This year, we make some changes from the last year, the past year, and we have 12.8 the small distance, the initiative distance. The core distance is 23.4, and the advanced distance, the marathon distance is 38.7 kilometers. And thanks to Andreas, we are part of My SwimRun Championships, Andreas Sachs. This is the final for the My SwimRun Championships for this year. So let's see, before the start, you have to prepare your equipment for your race. We gave you the rope and the buoy that you have to use. All the distances have to use the buoy. We are going to see that tomorrow because of the weather and because of safety. It's necessary to use the buoy. Ability to store backpacks. We are going to give you the opportunity to give us your backpacks and your premises with a sticker to collect them before the start and you take them after you finish the race. You are going to have a warm-up. After this, we are going to present each couple under the arch like finishers and present them because we think that this is completely different like the other sports. So we are going to have a short race brief. In this race brief, I'm going to give you the final decision about the plan A or the plan B. We're going to start with a run in the city and the port. The starts are going to take place at 8 o'clock for marathon and core distance, and at 9 o'clock the initiative distance. We are going to give the start 1 minute before for the long distance, for the marathon distance, and 1 minute later we are going to start the core distance in order to separate their runs in the opposite side of the port and not have athletes to follow wrong way. All the marathon distance athletes are going to wear black caps, and the core distance are going to wear blue caps. You are going to find in each exit of the swim a buoy. This is a yellow buoy, but in the south place, the south side of this island, we decided to put white distances with a Red Bull because it's too tough if we finally have those swims with a Red Bull sign on them. this is a coastal swimming in all swim, in all of your swims. You are going to pass the buoy that you find, the yellow buoy. We don't care with your left or with your right hand. It's there to help you to find the exit. When you find the buoy, looking at the beach, you are going to find a beach flag. In all the north side of the island, there are red beach flags in the entrance and in the exit of the swim, and you can find it easily when you pass the yellow buoy. Okay? So you have to find, yes?
And we don't have to pass close to the yellow buoy. We don't have to...
No. The buoy is only to help you to see that here is the exit. Okay? So you can pass it with your left hand, with your right hand, whenever, what you want, do what you want. All the exits are in beaches and not in rocks in order to help you and not have accidents, and that we are not in opportunity, we don't have the opportunity to help you so easily in all those places of this island because of what I told you. There are no cars, no vans, no motorbikes. We have a special authority from the archaeological authority to use two electric bikes in this island for those 3 days in order to prepare and in order to handle the race. So we are going to use to live with this situation that the island have. We don't throw anything during the race. Please keep them all and bring them back in the starting point, the finish line. About that, the individual floated buoys, it's mandatory for all distances. In the race brief that you had, it was not mandatory for the marathon distance, but for safety reasons we decided to make it mandatory. Also, it's not possible to move all this equipment to the other side of the island with the waves that we are expecting tomorrow. So please help us with that. If you would like, please put in your buoy a bar and water to be prepared for everything that we are going to run and swim some distances. And we are going to offer you water and cola and banana and bars, but please be prepared for everything. We don't know what will happen. Okay? This is the sport. This is the personal floated buoy. I think that you have all in your hands, yes? Okay, you know how to use it? During your race, you can put it in your bag after you float. During your running, you put it in your bag. During your swim leg, you put it around your body after you fix it. And please, while you are swimming, don't wear it in your bag, because we have saw athletes in the past wearing the buoy. Is not the optimized swimming. Okay? You can put, first of all, in here the things that you would like to put. Then you make it's waterproof. Then you make it this way. You close it and you float here with your mouth, opening the small valve of those two. Okay? When you want to put out the air, you open the big valve. This is the rope that you took. Some of them you can use your own rope for your race. This is 6 meters. 1 meter is about to make my body be in here. This is an easy way to make it like this. Now you're ready. You can hold with your hand during your running, and you can have it, the faster swimmer in front and the other in the back, in order to help the team go faster. Okay? This is drafting. So it's free for drafting. There will be some lifeguards in the sea, in the boats, helping you and giving you the opportunity to think that you are safe. There are 3 things that make you feel safe. The first is that you are connected with another athlete. The second is that you wear a wetsuit that is necessary for this race. And the third is that you have a buoy. That means that it's very, very difficult not to have help, not to rest yourself if you think that you need that. Some volunteers will be in the exits and in the entrances of the swimming, and some of them will be in critical points of your paths and the race. We are going to have drones monitoring your race. I hope tomorrow the wind will help us with that, because if we have more than 6 before, it's not so easy to have these flights with drones. We have on call doctor, ambulance, hospital. The ambulance is in the other side, in Peloponnese, waiting if something happens. All those years we didn't have any accident that make us use this ambulance. Please take care of your fellow athlete. If there is any need, take care about him or her, and call for help if you need. Someone will be next to you. So, this is the vest that you are going to find in the swim entrance. The green one. The orange will be in the swim exit, and all the others, volunteers, will be with yellow. About the running legs, this is the sign you are going to find in order to show you the way of the running. All the key points are marked in order to help you. I think that George Hanoumis, that is the technical manager, make a good job for help you for this race. Volunteers and lifeguards along your way in order to help you. They are going to ask you if you need any help. Please cooperate with them. Our partner gives the first aid. Your athlete, your fellow athlete will give the first aid if you need, and ask for a rescue team if you think that it's necessary. We told us that we don't throw anything during our race. The individual floated buoy is for helping you to transport your water or bars and anything. The athletes are all the way tied together, except the marathon distance and the middle distance during the running to the backside of the island. So when is the downhill and the uphill running, you can untie it and you can tie it later. Please be together. Try to not be in a difficult position, and help one the other for your race. For the core distance, also, in order to be in the backside of the island, is okay to untie it with the rope, but you have to be tied all the other time, and of course, during all your swims. This is explained here. If we go to a plan B, there are some other things that we are going to have here. We are going to see the plan B later. We don't have plenty of volunteers during your race. There are in critical points, entrance and exits of swims, and in some other critical points, and there are 60 people of rescue team in the boats and in the special places of your route in order to help you if you think that you need anything. Okay, at entrances and exits of swims, there are volunteers at SU. As I told you, monitoring from the air to on-call assistance. This is the second time? No. The total elevation is about 1,200 meters, the total elevation for the marathon distance, and about 450 or 60 meters for the core distance. Many kilometers of technical route, crossing stone and dirt paths, as well as a long descent on stone steps. After your first swim, you are going to have a footstep, about 340 footsteps, climbing up the mountain for elevation of 200 meters. In marathon distance, we are going to offer water in the entrance and in the exits of swim. All the garbages, as I told you, you have to collect them and give us on the end of your race. Everything you need, you have to carry with you during your race in the buoy. And on the exits, you are going to find, except water, you are going to find cola, green cola, energy bars, and bananas. The kissing is is allowed everywhere. We had in the past a couple from Sweden that make their holidays here during the swim run race. They make the swim and then they stayed in the beach and waiting for half an hour in order to get some sun. It was too sunny. And after that, they started their running. And then they make again and again 3 times. And it was very satisfied for this, that we don't have a cutoff for our race. The wetsuit is necessary, as I told you before. Tied with the elastic rope is necessary, except what we told before. Swimming cap of race during the swim are necessary. This is the mandatory equipment. You have to wear the swim cap that we gave you in order to know the distance that we are going to run. And of course, you have to keep in your mind what is the color that you wear, because there are some caps during your running legs that show you that black cap goes straight, the yellow goes, the orange goes left. So please take a look at your partner or at your cap in order to be sure that you wear the correct and you follow the correct path. We told that mandatory is the individual floating buoy. The athlete's number tattoo I think that we gave you tattoo? No? Okay, okay, forget it. I thought that we were going to give you. The timing chip is not necessary. We don't give you a timing chip. We are going to follow your time with a system that we use with the phones of the volunteers. So you have to be sure that you pass all the swim entrances and the exits, and with a shorter way, please. Don't make rounds all over the island. All those are given by the organizer are with the stars. Non-mandatory equipment, swimming goggles, pool buoy, the paddles, maybe with the signs about what you follow. I have seen many of you wearing those paddles with signs. Neoprene swimming cap under the race cap is okay to wear. You can wear neoprene if you would like, but under the cap of the race. Neoprene sleeves and legs added to your wetsuit is okay for us. Shoe pads, and no other assistive equipment is allowed. I think that you don't have. I don't know if you know the story of the first Otilo, that one athlete, instead of a floated buoy, had a sap and went on it and make it this. It was too fast, but the Otilo couldn't cancel his, make it disqualification. He couldn't, they couldn't. So after this, they make the rule that the buoy and the pads and this have to be in this size. It's forbidden music equipment. Please, in order to be in contact with the other persons next to you and of course with the rescue team. In the finish line, the two athletes must complete the effort together. You know that, I think. Each team cuts the finish ribbon, so we are going to give the opportunity to cut the finish ribbon to each team that you are going to finish. This is something that we keep from the first race of us. Each team will receive the finisher's medal of infinity, as I showed you before, the vest bib shirt and the individual floating buoy, the elastic ropes and the timing chip. There is no timing chip. Are returned to the end of the race. If you use your equipment, then you can keep them. Of course, we need the garbages, please, to be disposed in the finish line. Here you can see the 12.8 initiation distance with 3 swim legs and 4 running legs. Here is the core distance, 23.4. We changed, thanks to Nicolas Ramirez, this in order to have the opportunity to see the other side of the island. I hope tomorrow we have this opportunity, and we make an exception for this part of the race, giving this part. And the 38.7 is this. This is new. In the past, last year, we had swimming from this place here to the end. It was too long. We make it shorter. And I think that this path downhill to the beach is the best part of the race. I think that you're going to enjoy. There is a small church on the end of this small path. I think that will be great for the athletes of the marathon distance. So, discover and experience the adventure. This is the plan A. So, we have a plan B only for the marathon distance. If there is any question, please, till now, I'm here to answer this question.
One question. So you said that nutrition is only
The? Yes, yes, yes. You are going to have on the beginning, I think we gave you, and you can put them in the buoy. Only for the marathon distance we are going to give you. The water is with 2 minutes penalty, if you would like. You have to keep them together with you in the buoy. 2 minutes, 2 minutes penalty for each bottle. Not for only for the marathon distance. The marathon distance is without penalty. For the other distances is with penalty. So the other distances must carry the water and everything you need together with you. In order to be in the marathon distance tomorrow, the next year. Any other question, please? Yes? I'm going to show you the plan B now, in details. So you have to know that we like to have the plan A, and we are giving our best efforts on that. The terrain is ready for the race, but maybe because of the weather, at 6 o'clock in the morning we will know, maybe we'll change some things and I will show you what is the plan for this. It was not possible to change the direction of the swims in the south place of the island because of the signals that we already have there for 2 or 3 days before, and it's not so easy to make it in 6 hours opposite. And of course, because of the weather, if the weather is so bad as the forecast said, it will be not so easy the second south swim. So the plan B have no second south swim for your tomorrow race, and have a loop. I will show you after any question that you may have. Is there any other question? Yes, yes. Everything will save from now. Wait a minute, please. For the core distance, normally you are going to have the first south swim. There is only one for the core distance. You are going to have this swim according to the plan. If the weather is so bad that this covered area in the sea is not so covered finally, you are going to make a round of the island and back to the same beach to run back to the port. So you are going to make an exit in the same beach like the entrance. Okay? But tomorrow morning, I'm going to give you the final decision. We are in discussion with the port authority, and tomorrow morning we are going to have the decision about that. Okay? So everyone except the marathon distance could leave. This plan B is only for the marathon distance. Please come closer, all the marathon distance athletes. Please, all the marathon distance athletes, come closer, if you would like. Okay, let's start. As you can see, the plan B have about the same kilometers, the distance, 38.2 instead of 38.7. That means that is very close to the plan A. But we have a little bit decreased, 2% of swimming. I think that you know that the problem is the swimming and not the running for tomorrow. So we keep 7 parts of run and 6 legs of swim. So I'm going to show you easily, but you can see that we don't have the second swim in the south place of south side of this island. But you are going to make a loop. I will show you analytically. You are going to make a loop after the first run till here. You swim till the buoy, and then you run up the hill till here. Here we swim, and then go back to the port running. This is the plan A of this running. The plan B is that you don't stop in the port, and you run till the beginning of the first swim, and you swim again. You make a second swim, and then you make a small up the hill, and next, the second time in the port. And then you swim according to the plan, but after this swim, you run till here. That is the best part of the race I told you before. We didn't want to lose it. So you have to do this swim, and then back to Hydroneta. Hydroneta is in the opposite side of this island, of this place of the port. And then you make a small swim of 900 meters, and then run to the finish line. This is the race. Let me show you analytically, please. This is the first run. You make the round of the city and the port. You start from here, go the seaside road, and then get in the city, and comes back to the starting point, and you follow this direction. You go here. If the door is open, will be open tomorrow here for this hotel, you can pass this way in the seaside. We are not sure. We have this. The signals is there. You are going to see the signals. If the signals have an arrow in the hotel, you pass the door, the wooden door. You run on the beach till the flag, and in the flag, you get in the water. Okay? After this entrance in the beach, from here, you swim. From this place, you can see the buoy here. So there is a yellow buoy here. You swim till the buoy, and when the buoy is here. When you arrive in the buoy, you can see the flag here. Okay? If you would like to go closer to the rocks and not go to the buoy, you can do that. It's not forbidden, as I told you before. So the buoy is only to help you for the direction, not to pass it with your left hand. Okay? Here is the exit of the swim. And then we have the run till the south beach of the island. You have to take care of this point here. In this point, there will be a cap, a black cap, and a blue cap that show you to turn left. Okay? And there is an orange cap so that they follow this road to be for the initiative distance to go to the port again. So you have to take care after your exit. You climb up the footsteps, and when you get up on the road, you turn right. The volunteer will give you this advice, and after 500 meters, 50 meters, you turn left to these footsteps. Okay? You are going to do that 2 times. So please be careful about that. Yes. It's about the rescue team. It's not for you. It's the, we are going to have in the beach rescue team in the sea also. And these numbers are volunteers. Please forget them. I will show you. I will show you. Please take care, because all this distance is without volunteers and it's not easy. You have to take care about that. It's not easy for us to make the volunteers to be there with donkey or with by foot. One volunteer, I think, is here. Irene είναι εδώ. Irene is going to be in the place I show you. I will show you later, and helping you for the direction to the port. So you run all this distance. This is 3.8 kilometers, but it's 200 meters elevation, and footsteps here. And you arrive to Limionisa, that you start your second swim. The second swim is very easy. When you arrive here, you can see the buoy here. This is a wide buoy, as I told you before. The distance is small, but if the weather doesn't help us, we'll make this round and be back here. And what? Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know. So you will be back here and go up. In tomorrow morning, I'm going to give you advice if we're going to follow the plan B, and if we follow the plan B, what swim we're going to have in the south side of the island, okay? If we're going to follow this, the normal that you had in the race brief, or we're going to make a shorter one because the weather is not so good there.
And how is the shorter one?
About 200 meters. Around the islands and the island and back. Yes.
Do we see the exit point anyway? If the plan B will take place, so this exit will still be there, but
you don't have to go to this exit if we follow the plan B with the shorter swim as a second swim. Okay? The buoy will be there, but you don't have to see that. Okay? So, if we are not going to follow this, we are not going to let the volunteer there. Είναι το Plan B και έχει και ένα δεύτερο κομμάτι στο Plan B, ακόμη μικρότερο κολύμπι εκεί. Αυτό θα εξαρτηθεί το πρωί. Επειδή η περιοχή καλύπτεται από αυτό με τον νοτιοδυτικό άνεμο, γι' αυτό και μάλλον θα το κάνουμε το κολύμπι αυτό. So, this place here is covered with this land, piece of land. So that's why I think that we are going to follow the normal swim of the plan A. Okay? So, after the exit in... I'm sorry. After the exit in this place here, the Karali is the name, we have to follow this way, up the hill, 200 meters, and then back to the port, running again here for the third swim. Sorry for the loop, but we'd like to have the marathon distance, about 38, about 40 kilometers, and that's why we make it again. It's not possible, and also we would like to keep the 6 legs of swimming. So, you will be again here, you will make again the same swim, but after this swim, you follow the same way and the same way up to the hill, but you are not going to be in the beach again. Up here, Irini will be there. Will show you. You are going to see her going back, going to the south way, and then back. And in the second time that you will see her, you have to turn right and be back to the port. Δύο φορές, 4 φορές. You are going to pass 4 times Irini, the volunteer that will be here. One to go back, to go to the south side of the island. Then you have to go back, then the second loop, but not to the island. So 3 times, not 4. 3 times. 3 times. The second is 1.
Can you go back and show the third swim?
The first swim,
No,
this is the first and the third swim.
but the second swim and then you go over the island.
Wait. This is the first and the third swim, the same. The other swim with the island is the second swim, and this is here. Okay? So after your turn here in the second loop, you will be in the port and then you will jump under the arch in the water, in the port, to swim this distance till Avlaki. So, as maybe you saw today, there is an orange buoy here. You saw that? If there is going to be windy tomorrow, please pass it with your left hand, not in order to not be disqualified, but in order to be safe. Okay? Yes, of course. No. Okay, so you arriving here, and after this, you have to climb up about 30 or 40 steps and go to the seaside road all this way till the great place of your race, that is the downhill to the church of St. Kyprianos. I'm sorry that in English have not changed because I did it half an hour before. In Greek is changed. I'm sorry. Agios Kyprianos is the name. It's a small church that built it from captains that was ready to be to lose their lives in the sea, and after they be saved, they make this church for this. From this place, you are going to swim the 5th swimming leg. Is 900 meters. I would like to tell you that if the weather is bad tomorrow, maybe here, in this place, you will find some small waves. In this side of the island, the waves are not so big with this wind, but maybe you will find some bad weather tomorrow here. After this, you have to run back to the port, but not entering the port. Before the port, there is the entrance for the final swim. This entrance is about the same position that in the morning you will go straight and all the other distances will turn left. In this place, there will be a volunteer giving the direction to go for your last swim. So when they see the black cap there, they will give you the direction to go left. Then you make the final swim, that is 900 meters. Getting out in the hotel of Castello, and after this exit, you run to the port and to the finish line. Okay. Is there any question? last swim? The last swim is this. The last swim is starting. I would like to tell you about the last swim. The last swim is starting about where is the orange buoy today. Opposite this place, we can see the orange. There is the start of the last swim. I would like to give you an advice because here is Avlaki, in 200 meters, is Avlaki, that there is a buoy, a yellow buoy, and please don't exit in the first yellow buoy. It's the only swim leg that you will find two buoys, two yellow buoys. So this is very close, this is 200 meters. Please don't have it in your mind and follow the seaside swimming till the second yellow buoy. Okay, is there any other question? The exit is a Castello Hotel. Any question? Okay. Thank you very much. Όσοι έχετε έρθει τώρα, ας καθίσουμε λίγο να το δούμε λίγο. Thank you very much. My best wish is to enjoy your race tomorrow and enjoy your adventure to the nature. And we'll be there to wait you in the finish line to give you your medal and the hug and the congratulations for your efforts. Thank you very much. You can see the race brief in the live. It was live, and you can be inside there to see the race brief if you have any question and you would like to see it again. For the athletes that came now, you can see it also, but if there are some questions, we can discuss about them now, and I can show you also the plan B. Okay, thank you very much. Όσοι ήρθατε, καθίστε λίγο. Thank you.
Παρακολουθήσατε σε ζωντανή μετάδοση από την Hydra, το race briefing για το 5ο SwimRun Hydra, από την ομάδα του Swimbikerun.gr και του livecoverage.gr, τον Γιάννη Κατοπόδη, τον Κωνσταντίνο Παπα-Νικολάου, τον Πολυδεύκη Χατζιάρα, τον Θανάση Κουζογιάννη και τον Δημήτρη τον Πογιαντζή. Ευχές για όμορφο βράδυ. Αύριο το πρωί Σαββάτου 25 Νοέμβρη στις 8 παρατέταρτο η απευθείας σύνδεση για το 5ο SwimRun Hydra. Καλό βράδυ σε όλους.